What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys can see, this is a cold camping video. So in this video you will see a couple of new things. You will see the Aeronaut Outdoor blanket. You will see, I don't even know how to pronounce the name, Venusta's heated jacket. I tried this thing once in Denver. I hated it, but I'm gonna give it another go. It's supposed to be a battery powered heated jacket. And the reason I'm giving it a go is because, well, tonight is supposed to get down to about 8 to 12 degrees. So having anything that'll help keep me warm is a bonus. I'll be testing out the Aeronaut blanket. I'm really kind of hoping it's enough. It's rated for 30 degrees, but it's not rated for 30 degrees like a sleeping bag is rated for 30 degrees. It's rated for 30 degrees in a way that you will be comfortable and able to sleep at 30 degrees. Whereas a sleeping bag is typically, for the most part, more so a rating of, yeah, it's rated for 30 degrees, but you're gonna be miserable. You can survive at 30 degrees typically, right? So I'm gonna be testing those out. I of course have my Jennifer's power stations. I've got the 1000 watt, the 1200 watt. If I do get too cold, you know, with that FSR Evolution tent, I'm able to keep a 0 degree bag. I'm able to keep a heated blanket, my Aeronaut blanket, and basically anything I need to stay warm. So I have the 0 degree folded all the way out, not zipped up for this trip. I'm just gonna basically lay on it, and then if I get too cold with just the Aeronaut, I'll go under the heated blanket and I should be fine. With that being said, we're gonna go meet up with Dalton and Harrison. You guys might know him. He's got the Porsche on 35s. So let's go meet up with those guys and get to freezing. Well, like any camping trip, our first stop was the gas station. We've got 3 of us. We're waiting on another 3 people to show up. They're at the Home Depot down the road, but someone's buying a generator. So we should have a 2nd gen Tacoma, my 3rd gen. We got a 5th gen 4Runner with the V8. And then we should have 3, well, it's bright. We should have 3 Porsches. So that'll be cool. But yeah, as soon as those guys get out here, we're gonna leave, go into Jefferson, get some lunch, and then we'll go hit Lost Park Road and go find a camp spot. Until then, we just wait. Alright, so everyone is here. We have the 3 Toyotas, and then we've got Harrison's Porsche and 2 more over there. Just a little late. It's alright. 40 minutes. So we're going to hit the road, stop at a grocery store for these guys, and then we'll go hit Lost Park Road after lunch. So if you guys are camping out off of Lost Park Road, this is a good little spot to get a quick little burger and fries for lunch, depending on what time of day it is. They have food, 3.2 beer, pop, ice, tackle. We're gonna go eat and then we'll go back that way to go camp. Lunch was delicious. I'm telling you guys, that little burger joint is good. They also make their own homemade fudge. We are back on the road, driving about 5 minutes from where we just came from to get to Lost Park Road. After that, we will go find camp, set up, start having fun. So we decided we don't really care where we camp, so we're gonna camp in the open big field. We're dropping off the trailer to basically mark the spot, and now we're gonna go up the little trail and see what we can find to kind of have some fun and kill a couple hours. Here we go. We are second guessing our camp spot. This is the first stop that we made on the little trail here. This spot is nice. We might move up to here, go grab the trailer, but Let's see if I can get this camera to pick up half of this view for you guys. Let's see. That would be our view at camp. We might have to move. So the only thing I'm concerned about moving up here to camp is it's very exposed and it's already a little windy. Now we could build, I mean for me I'm screwed because my tent is 10 stories up, but this would be a sweet spot. Well, we'll keep hitting the trail and see if we find any more spots like this, but this might be the move. We'll keep going, find out. So we decided to ditch our old camp spot, go back and grab the trailer, and now we're gonna go back up the trail to a spot that has amazing views. It's nice and open and flat. It's just gonna be a matter of if that Porsche, I mean he's got like 500-600 horse. I hope he can pull it up this hill, we'll see. If not, I'm in front. That way if he does need help, I can just turn around and winch him up. But should be interesting. I guess we'll see how it goes. No traction. So Cole is pulling this big military grade heavy ass trailer on 37s, trying to get up this mess. He's gotten stuck twice. He's backing down, gonna try and straighten out. And if this doesn't work, then I think we're just gonna daisy chain him to me, and him and I both are just gonna go raise hail, praise Dale, foot to the floor. But let's see if we can get on this go.
I wonder if it'd help if you were down more. You got speed. Go, you let off. Keep going. You got traction on that front left.
Come on! Yeah, buddy!
Breathe right there.
The transmission's like, dude, fuck you.
Dude, these cars are stout.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is raise hail, praise Dale. Foot to the floor, let it eat. Let's go see if he got stuck up there though. Alright, we're getting to the part that might be a steep little hill. Let's see how it does. This is the only spot we were kind of a little bit worried about, downhill. Looks like he got it though. Attaboy, Cole. So, as you guys can probably hear, there is a generator running over there for this setup. I'm set up right here. Campfire is just behind here. We decided to opt for spot number 3. So not the first open field, not the second one with the awesome views, but the third one with the open field and the better views. I'll show you the views in the morning, but yeah, this spot is It's the way to go for sure. It's probably gonna get down to about 9 or 10 degrees tonight.
I'm at 19 right now.
Yeah, so it's 19 degrees and it's only 6 o'clock. So it's gonna get real cold real quick. But I've got the heated blanket up there. I am trying out that Aeronaut. I'm gonna give it an honest try. With it being so cold, it's rated at 30 and 30 is a comfortable temperature for it. I'm gonna try it first. If I get too cold, I'll crank on my heated blanket and go underneath it, but the tent is already like 30 degrees warmer than it is out here. So
here's a tech tip for you. You buy a generator at Home Depot when you need it, and then you return it the next day.
Sir, what was wrong with your generator? Absolutely nothing. It kept me warm all night. We're gonna go hang out by the fire for a little bit. I will see you guys when it is bedtime. So we had hot dogs for dinner. Cooked them on the fire. They were pretty good. As you guys can see, my FSR tent has lights built into it, so I'm able to do this. You can probably hear the generator that is running for the trailer that Cole brought. I'm gonna try just using the Aeronaut for tonight. It was 10 degrees about an hour and a half ago, so I'm guessing it's probably around like 8 or 9 degrees now. My watch is reading from Jefferson is about 12 degrees, so it's probably close to single digits. I'm gonna go to bed, try out this Aeronaut blanket, and worst case scenario, if it's too cold for it, then I crank the heated blanket and call it a night. But I will see you guys in the morning. Later. Good morning, everyone. I probably look a little frosty or like blurry. That's because my lens keeps getting condensation on it because it is cold. Last night it was about 8 degrees. A lot of the condensation inside the tent last night was actually frozen. The Aeronaut did a really good job. I'm not gonna lie. I'm impressed with this little blanket. For the first probably 2 hours, we went to bed. It was about 8 degrees, and for the first 2 hours or so, I was using just the Aeronaut blanket, and it did a great job. And then it started to get too cold for me, so I climbed underneath my heated blanket. But to be able to just run the heated blanket and this blanket, that's pretty good for 8 degrees. Now, once it's warmer, like, I don't know, like a nice toasty 30 degrees, then I'm really going to give this thing another go and try and just not even turn on the heated blanket. But yeah, it did a really, really good job. The FSR tent, like it's, let's see, it says 15, it's probably around 12 degrees right now. And the FSR tent, like, I'm warm. I'm good. There's condensation, I just gotta let it air out when I get home, but this condensation on my lens is gonna drive me insane. Yeah, we're gonna go make breakfast, start getting up, start packing up, and then at home, I'm hungry. Let's go eat. So here is Frank. He is a very, very good boy. He's got his little vest on. That thing was running all night, but actually kind of helped me sleep. And then these are the views you woke up to this morning. Can't complain about that. Here, we'll get out, and I'll go show you a little better what the views actually look like. Frank, what you doing, buddy? Here's a better look at the views we woke up to. All the way around. There we go. Wild. Breakfast time. Jaren's out here in the Tacoma kitchen. Got some cheese and eggs and looks like pepper in there. We got breakfast sausage, some bacon. I'm gonna make some burritos. Well, as always, breakfast was good. If you guys have ever camped with me and Jaron and Cannon and Ben, you know that we usually eat pretty well when we camp. If you've seen other videos, you probably see that as well. But we're all packed up, we're all full. We're gonna head out, head home. I've got a wife to get back to, so we're gonna hit this little part of this trail. Hopefully get the trailer up no problem. But Warn for the win. So shout out to the Warn Evo 10S. Made that Cayenne and trailer pull easy. Quick little tip, if you guys haven't winched before and you're going to winch, make sure you're not in park, you're not in gear. Put the rig that is winching, doing the winching, taking on the load, in neutral, foot on the brake. You don't want the weight of another vehicle to pull against your rig with that parking brake needle in place. You can break it. So neutral, foot hard on the brake, winch slowly. When there's slack, let the slack get tight again and then start winching, so you're not jerking your winch, because that's how you'll blow the winch motor. But he's up. Now we get to go down a hill. All right, so Cole made it down the slippery slope, no problem. Just had to get winched on the uphill, which is perfectly fine. That's what we have these things for. He might need to get winched up on this one too. We shall see. So far, so good. But Harrison, good to meet you. Good to camp with you, man. I'm sure we'll camp together more in the future here. I'll see you at expos, hang out. Jenniverse, thanks for powering my heated blanket all night long. It powered it for 9 hours last night on about mid temp, so like 95 degrees to 100 degrees, and it's sitting at 35%. Aeronaut blanket, thoroughly impressed with that thing. Now, yes, it is a $500 blanket. It's rated for 30 degrees. Now, that 30 degrees again is a rating for being comfortable at 30 degrees, not you can survive at 30 degrees. It was 8 degrees when I went to bed last night, around 8 to 9 degrees, and I didn't even kick on my heated blanket for like the first 2 hours. I was actually warm enough. As I started laying there more and more and sleeping, I got a little bit colder, but turned on the heated blanket, it was good to go. FSR Evolution tent, absolutely love that thing. V2, stay tuned for that. V2 is dialed. There's a couple little hiccups on the V1, but the V2 is figured out and is 100% dialed. I can't wait to get that on the truck. But that tent kept me nice and warm when I woke up this morning. I got out of my my Aeronaut blanket, my heated blanket, and it was plenty warm in the tent. And it was still, I think, like 15 degrees outside. There was some frost inside, but condensation for that temperature was not bad at all. Hope you guys like this video. I hope it kind of showed you some products that you might be able to use, stuff that I use on a regular basis as well. But until next time, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.